Okay, so today's been, or actually this week's been a pretty fun week. Talon and Logan have been out of town. They went shooting out in Idaho, and I've kind of had the reins. Been running around doing a little bit of all of our jobs. Oh, I'll tell you what, this taking down this building and running these live videos has been, it's a neat way to learn how to do this. I find it fascinating that you can literally stand in a parking lot and broadcast to the world. If you think about that, it's just truly amazing. I mean, if you grew up when I grew up, if somebody said they were going out to their car to answer the phone or something like that, you'd have thought they were nuts. It's pretty interesting what we're able to do with the technology today. It's fascinating and it's interesting. So I ended up going to the doctor yesterday. My one leg was my hip was really bothering me, and I'm like, man, I don't think I've done anything to do that. So because Taylor and Logan have been gone, I've been on my feet more. And I've been running around and I've been standing around in that parking lot, and I'm not drinking enough water. So he basically said, what's happened is the water's not in your muscles, and your muscles are contracting, and they're pulling on your joints, and they're making all this discord in your body. So he corrected me and did some acupuncture in that, and wow, amazing. I'm still sore and tender down there, but he solved it, and my body's back in alignment and I've drank a lot of water already. I continue to forget to drink enough water. You're out in the sun and you're leaking, and it's amazing how much things like that can affect your body. So, at any rate, that's a side note. So, what have I learned? Okay, watching the AdWords right now, I'm worried about our ad spend. We've got a lot of ad spend, and we don't have a lot of results from it. So I talked to Lisa about it a little bit yesterday, and it was early in the day, and she really didn't have a chance to get into her day yet, so she didn't know. I didn't think she really knew, I don't know. Some people may write numbers down, call on Monday. I don't know, whatever. So looking at that, I got on that first thing this morning. I responded to all of the people talking on the lives. The one live we did, it actually did 5,000 views in about 2 hours. So right now, the big question for us is, do we do the lives vertical or do we do them horizontal? So the vertical one that we did ended up having 5,000 views. So I don't know. Am I assuming that wrong, or was it just a good time of the day? But this building's coming down pretty quick. So this machine that we rented for $50,000 for a month looks like we're not even going to need it for a week. With any luck, I shouldn't say luck, as long as there's no equipment failures or the city doesn't shut us down or something like that, this building should be on the ground today, which is awesome. That's not even 5 days. So what I'm working on right now is I just keep going back to the ads and making sure that we're doing things right, and making sure we're not spending too much, and making sure the keywords that are loading up are the right keywords, that we're not using things like what happens when you do junk removal. If you leave it up to the AI, they want to pull in, the first word they want to pull in is waste management. Well, waste management is not a word that you want to use with junk removal, because you don't want waste, especially if you're doing our model. Our model is get stuff and resell it. The repurposing part of what we're doing, we had a guy, one of our long-term guys, he's been watching us since we started, and he's initially I wasn't sure about him. I wasn't sure if he's just a needy person or something, but he's not. So he has had a wealth of information. He says to me, look, he went through a whole, he typed this out about 2,000 words. And his advice, when I'm looking at it, I'm like, wow, wow, you're right on. I think you're right on. It's what I would think, but I don't know. I'm not my customer. I don't know. One of the things he pointed out was that, to focus on the green, focus on the recycling, focus on the repurposing. We just did a junk removal that was amazing. It was a interior designer in Naples, and Naples is kind of like Beverly Hills, sorta, who bought the showroom from another designer, and that designer hadn't gotten out yet, so they gave him some time. Normally in Florida, when you close, you get the keys. Where I come from in Ohio, normally you close and they get 30 days to get out. That's kind of the way it works up there. Down here, it's different. So it's very business-like down here. So those people came in on Friday. They wanted 2 of our crews because they wanted to get this done really fast. Those guys came in on Friday. They closed on Friday, came in on Friday, and got all their stuff out. All the stuff that they could get. All the stuff that they left, we were contracted and we came in on Saturday. Well, this was a very good junk removal. So let me tell you about some of the stuff we got. And that's why that I am so excited about this business model. So I got a set of rims for a Bronco, 2021 to 2023 Bronco. We put those on eBay for $999, 5 of them. Perfect condition. You could tell they've been used, but it's very good condition. We got us a box of a Gucci box. I remember the lady handing it to me. I took it out with my truck. Gucci box, looked it up. Those things sell for $1,600. We put them on eBay for $899. There are completed sales for $750 for used ones. Okay. So then we took in, let's see, what else did we get from this one? We got all kinds of office supplies. I got a leather chair that's right here in my house that matches our decor. It's a white leather chair. We got, let me think of the other things. There was a whole bunch of them. Okay, there was a brand new Samsonite laptop briefcase. There was probably somewhere in the neighborhood of $200 or $300 worth of decorative items that we put all through our shop that are only going to sell for $5, $10, $15, $20, $30 a piece. There was AstroTurf. AstroTurf is very expensive. This is very expensive AstroTurf. There was decorative stuff you put on the walls. We looked up one of the boxes on that. It was like $300 just for a small box. We had 3 of them. We had we got a debris cart. The debris carts are about $350. Nice debris cart. So that we got all kinds of tools. I got a copper wire is very, very expensive right now. Now we do Airbnbs and we renovate them and keep them for ourselves. So I have a lot of stuff. I have a storage room where we keep stuff like this, but I got in excess of $1,000 worth of copper wire that we'll use up on our Airbnbs. A lot of the properties we have, they're older, and we fix things and we want to update them as we fix them. So out of that junk removal, we did the junk removal for $2,500. We did it for $2,500 because we're doing it for a regular customer, and we're doing it for in overtime. So they needed it done right now. Fair deal. And then the amount of money we're going to make off of this is another. There's a lot of other items. We got a very fancy vanity. We got a very nice end table that was probably $600 or $700 brand new. The vanity was probably $2,000 brand new. I think we put $1,000 on it. So there's a lot of stuff we got from this, and if you add it all up and you put it together, and there's a whole bunch of stuff we were able to donate to the thrift store around the corner, our church thrift store. You put that together with this, so we made money coming, we made money going. So that's the exciting part about this, is making money off of the repurposed stuff. When you look at that strand view, we spent 8 weeks on the strand view. I spent a lot of labor on the strand view. We spent a lot of labor in two different directions. One, pulling out the windows and pulling out all the stuff from the strand view. Between the windows, the sliders, hot water heaters, AC systems, kitchens, and all the other little stuff that came out of that building, I added it up for Logan and Talon, because they're like, oh my gosh, we're spending so much money. You add all that up, and I didn't include a lot of things, and we got it up to over $150,000 asking price for all this stuff. I believe it's more than that by another $20,000. Now, we spent probably $30,000 because we ran a lot of crews on this thing. But the other thing that we did, and if you're watching this video of us taking this building down, you notice that there's very little debris inside of the concrete debris. And that's because we stripped the whole building out. From the first floor, which was labeled the second floor, all the way up, we stripped it. Okay, we took the windows out, took everything out of it, took the scrap out of it. Not all the scrap. We took about 90% of the scrap. Now we're going to scrap as we're loading out, and we'll separate metal and stuff like that. And we only have a little bit to sort through. The building, when it came down, it went right through the first floor. And we were hoping to take the building down to a certain level and then sort through the first floor, because we didn't go on the first floor and empty it out because we felt it was unsafe. We were pretty certain that the floors were failing. If you looked at them from underneath, they were spidering. So, making money coming, making money going. Now, this particular situation with, if we end up only renting the machine for a month instead of $50,000, it might be $20,000. Add together the additional money we could make off of all of the stuff, and it's going to take 6 months to sell it all. You put that together, and then now our bid, where we were fiercely competitive, is we're making a little bit of additional money, and we're doing a lot of cool stuff for the environment, because we recycled the concrete as far as we could. We recycled all of the stuff in the building the best that we could. It's good for everybody. So my guys get to make good money. The customers get a better price, and there's customers down the road who have not much money to renovate their properties. Everybody coming down now this year. This is the second year past Hurricane Ian. They pretty much dealt with what they dealt with their insurance company. They either figured out they're not getting anything, or what they got is what they got, or whatever. There's a lot of properties that are sitting, and I believe a lot of these hurricane windows and stuff can be retrofitted into these houses. Right now, we're not selling very many of them, but the population here grows significantly in season. So what's going to happen is they're going to come down and poof, all this stuff's going to go out the door. So at least, that's what we think. So, I don't have a crystal ball. You do good business, and, we have a good reputation. We follow through. We do what we're supposed to, and so on and so forth. Going to Sarasota is working. Talon's back in town today. He's going to go to Sarasota for the day. He's got multiple bids to do up there, and this is the beginning of the Sarasota new location. Once he does that, and we have enough business up there, we're going to hunt a place. We don't want to pay for a place if we're not going to be using it while it's sitting there. And most importantly, we want to make sure we have the right location. We know kind of what the right location is on a map, but I don't know is how the traffic flows. Where are the bottlenecks? Where are the sticky spots? And we don't want to be a part of that. We don't want to have our trucks sitting in traffic for a half hour every day going this way and that way. stuff like that. We're learning. And the other thing is we like to watch our costs. So let's say it takes us 2 years to get this thing up and running. Well, we can service it from here. Okay, I can have trucks up there, and I can have guys running from here up there. It's only 100 miles. So, all right. So that's our vlog for today. Basically, the motto is making money coming, making money going, listening to what our customers are telling us, learning a lot more about this, learning every day about the Google ads and the Facebook I keep saying Facebook Marketplace. That's where we sell everything. So at any rate, it's Remove It Pros Demolition. This is the Remove It Pros Pure Entrepreneur. I'm about ready to do another 3 chapters on an edit for the Demolition book, the junk removal book. Man, I don't know why they're going so slow. I keep poking them. I'm gonna go back to them today, and I'm gonna show them their email that they sent me originally, and I'm gonna say, look, you guys need to step it up, or I'm gonna take it back and finish it up myself. So as far as the edits, I don't know. I don't know that I'm qualified to do it, but I don't know. With all the software, it doesn't seem to be that hard. So it's Remove It Pros Demolition again. Pure Entrepreneur. See you on the next video.